Hello everybody, welcome back to another vlog. It is Monday, June 8th, and yes, that is the date. Okay, welcome. Can I just start off by saying I just filmed 2 videos. I filmed a wrap-up and a haul. Like, who am I? This is so unlike me. Can I get a round of applause? Thank you. What am I reading this week? So, recently, like the past few days, I have been reading The Lord of the Rings. I haven't actually gotten very far. So I think the last vlog I told you I was like page 90 or something. I'm only on page 126 right now, so not a lot. But I do have to say, like, I'm really enjoying this. I was told countless times that the writing style is very descriptive and hard to get into if it's your first fantasy book, but I think my expectations were a lot higher for how difficult the writing was going to be, so it's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And is my camera moving? Because, like, it's really wobbling for me. Okay. Yeah, it's not actually as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like I said, I'm on page 126, and I can tell ya, I did not know Frodo was 50 years old. He is 50 years old when he goes on this little adventure. He was only like in his 20s. I forget the exact age. He was in his 20s when Bilbo had his birthday party and left him with the ring. He was 20 years old. Gandalf came in and told him, you can't stay here with the ring. Like, people are going to come after it. You have to go. He was 20. And 30 years later is when he actually left the Shire and started to go on his adventure. 30 years later. So he was just at home chilling with the ring for 30 years. That's interesting. So yeah, I'm learning things. Also, Frodo's dad, his name was Drogo, as in like Khal Drogo from Game of Thrones. I thought that was very interesting. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I'm loving it. It's not difficult at all. It is descriptive, but it's not that bad. So that's what's happening with this. I have also been reading Dark Age by Pierce Brown, book 5. Yes, book 5 in his Red Rising series, book 2 in the second trilogy. So I've seen some people say that Dark Age really lives up to its title. I've heard that it is very dark, and I am very excited about that. I'm ready to have my heart ripped out of my chest by these freaking characters. Give it to me, baby. Hopefully you understood that reference. I am on page 94. I can't lie, like, it was a little slow to start, but something really intense just happened with Darrow's POV. Right now we're following Darrow and Lysander for part 1, and I think part 2 we're gonna get some of the other characters, but I'm enjoying this. I can't lie. There are some characters that I'm a little confused about, because I do know their name and I know, like, they're important, but I can't remember what exactly they did and what role they played in the previous book to remember and to, like, really understand these references. So I'm very glad that in the beginning of this book he has, like, a character index that tells you the characters and who they are loyal to and what they have done, what their title is. So that is very, very helpful, because I, like I said, have kind of forgotten, especially Ajax and Ajax and Atlas. There are 2 names, like, I get confused about their characters. But yeah, luckily they are in this character index, so that is very good. This is a very huge book, so I don't know when I'm going to finish it. This is part of the 12 books that I want to read by the end of 2020, so I'm hoping I can finish it in June so that I can continue on with those 12 books. But yeah, I don't know, it's very big, and I'm already pretty much behind because I'm only 94 pages in. So I need to freaking read this book. Those are the books that I'm currently reading. I've also been thinking about picking up another rom-com because I really was enjoying Bromance Book Club. I loved that book, and I want another rom-com. So I'm looking at Pride, Prejudice, and Other Flavors by Sonali Dev, which is a Pride and Prejudice retelling. So I might look into that. I don't know. But for now, I'm going to go downstairs and eat some food because I'm hungry. So yeah, and I have a lot to do today. Not really. Like, I don't have work today, but there's a lot of things I've planned for myself. Like, I want to declutter my whole room. I kind of want to adopt that minimalist life, except for my books. I can't be a minimalist when it comes to my books. I need them all. But I have this desk in my room that I don't really use, and it just is a clutter. Like, I just put stuff on there. So I want to like clean off the desk, get rid of it, and just cleanse my room of all the unnecessary things I have in it. And yeah, that's what I want to do. I also want to make tofu. Yeah. Hello everybody. So it is almost midnight. Oh, it's actually midnight. 12:02. And I did no reading today. I was just cleaning my room most of the day. Like I said, filmed 2 videos, and then I started cleaning and decluttering, and I took down my K-pop shelf. I had a shelf where it was all like BTS albums and GOT7 albums, but my shelves were looking really cluttered and really like stuffed. Like, all my books were just like stuffed in random places, and I just want a clean look for my shelves and for my room in general. So I'm trying very hard to declutter and make everything look neat. I would love to be a minimalist, but it's really hard. So I'm just trying to appear as if I'm a minimalist. So I had to take down my BTS shelf. So this is an update of what my shelves look like right now. That shelf is where my BTS and GOT7 book albums were, but yeah, I took them down, and my shelves are looking a little cleaner. Up there is fine, but like now I have to like organize down here, so it's a lot. Yeah, and as you can see, I do have a TBR, what's it called? A TBR cart quotations, and my makeup was on the top row. Second row used to be all of my nail polish and nail stuff, and then the bottom row was just random junk, but I have since put all of my journaling stuff down there. That's just junk right now because I need somewhere to throw it, but I don't know what I'm gonna... I did have my BTS and GOT7 albums on the second shelf just to see how it was gonna look, but then I just ended up taking it off. And then I have my plant on the top, but I do want to like use my TBR cards for my TBR, so that's why I took everything off. I also came across some books that I think I'm going to unhaul. I'm going to unhaul most of them, but there's like some that I'm still uncertain about. But the thing is, Generation 1 is one of the books that I put on my list in the beginning of the year for the 12 books that I want to read by the end of 2020. But I am officially taking it off the list because I'm unhauling it, obviously, which means I need to pick another book to replace it on my 12 books to read in 2020. And I think I know which one I want to read, and I'm kind of nervous about it. The book that I want to put on the list is Dune by Frick. I don't even remember who wrote it, but it's a book that inspired Pierce Brown to write the Red Rising series. So I think I want to read that by the end of the year, especially because I'm reading Dark Age and I just love the Red Rising series. So I'm going to put that on my list to replace this one. But it's a chunker, so yikes. I have a few chunkers on my 12 books to read list, so that should be fun. Anyway, I am going to go. Like I said, it's midnight, so I'm going to try to read Dark Age, at least finish the chapter that I was on. Wish me luck, because it needs to freaking happen. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next clip. Good night. Hello everybody, welcome back. Oh no, it's a vlog. I keep forgetting that I'm doing a vlog and I like introduce the clip as if it's a separate video. Anyway, welcome to another day. It is Tuesday, June 9th. I also don't have work today, so it's great. I don't know if you guys remember last night I showed you my TBR cart, but it was pretty empty. That was around midnight when I showed you that. But at 4 o'clock in the morning, I just woke up randomly and decided I need to put books on there right now. So I put books on my TBR cart finally. I decorated it all at 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why that was the hour, but that was the hour. So here it is, and I am so in love with it. And I just filmed a video like showing the cart in full glory. So if you want to watch that, you can watch that. But I love it and I'm so excited. It looks so cute. Yeah, my room is really coming along. It's starting to look a little fresher and neater and more open. I'm just trying my hardest to declutter as much as I can, because I'm like low-key a hoarder. I really am. I didn't think I was, but like I think I am. Anyways, as you may have guessed, I did not read anything last night, but today is the day where I finally freaking read something in this damn vlog. So, I have to do some sweeping and mopping today, and I have to do 3 levels of the house, like all 3 levels. That's a lot of floors to sweep and mop, but I'm gonna do it, and I'm going to start listening to this book on audio, Pride, Prejudice, and Other Flavors. And I don't know if I talked to you guys about what this is about, but it is obviously a Pride and Prejudice retelling, and about a girl named, I don't know the names. It's about a girl. She is a surgeon. She is a very successful surgeon, and she's Indian. She comes from a very traditional Indian family, and her parents are just on her case because they want her to find a man, hurry up and get married and have kids and stuff. Like, they're very traditional, and they want her to marry the right man. She meets a chef named DJ, and I don't think he's Indian, so already her parents are like, no. But they end up falling in love, and yeah, it's Pride and Prejudice retelling. I have never read Pride and Prejudice. I've never even seen the movies. But yeah, I'm really excited to get to this. I have had this arc on my shelf since December of 2019, and I'm really excited to listen to the audiobooks, because I love listening to audiobooks for rom-com books like this. They go by so fast and they're so enjoyable, and usually they have 2 different narrators, which is always fun. I don't know what this one is gonna have, but either way, it doesn't really matter. I'm just looking forward to reading something already. Like, it's June 7th, and by 7th I mean it's 9th. It's June 9th, and I haven't read much. Hello everybody, it is Thursday, June 11th, and I thought I would just pop in here and give you a reading update. I have been neglecting Dark Age, and it's really upsetting me, because that is like my focus book for the month. Like, I need to read that one. But on the plus side, I have gotten like a decent amount of pages into what is this called? Pride, Prejudice, and Other Flavors by Sonali Dev. I'm on page 117, so that's not really a lot, but that's a lot. And I think I said that this is about a girl whose parents really want her to get married, and that is just not at all what this is about, and I don't know why I thought that's what it was about. It's kind of about that, but not really. It's about this girl. She is a very successful neurosurgeon, and she comes from a very traditional Indian family, and she's like the black sheep of the family. There is something that happened that kind of jeopardized her older brother's running for like candidacy, government, whatever. Like, he's running for, not government, he's running for something in California, and years ago she did something that jeopardized everything that her brother has been working for. So she's like the black sheep of the family. That was 15 years ago. She has now found an opportunity to try and make amends with her family and get back in their good graces. So she's taking that. And like I said, she's a doctor, and she has a patient who has a tumor in her brain, and the only way to save her life is to remove the tumor. But if she does, then the patient will go blind in both eyes. And this patient is a doctor. And it just so happens that the doctor finds, did I say the patient is a doctor? The patient is an artist. And it just so happens that the doctor, the main character, whose name is Trisha, hasn't happened yet, but according to the book, she ends up falling in love with the patient's brother, who is the one who sought out Trisha on recommendation, because she is such a successful surgeon. But yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of like different subplots going on, and like weird backstories that we don't know yet. And it's just not at all what I thought it was going to be, but it's still really good. There's like a mystery about the family. Not a mystery, but like we still don't know what happened for her to be the black sheep for 15 years. But I'm liking it. And then you also have the guy's POV, DJ, whose real name is Darcy, because Pride and Prejudice, but we don't even know that. Like, I already forgot almost, but that's what D stands for in DJ. and I've actually never read Pride and Prejudice, so if there are any like throw-ins or like Easter eggs, they're flying right over my head because I have never read any Jane Austen, don't really plan on it, not my cup of tea. I just am not interested in those kind of classics. I feel like the classics that I want to read are like the sci-fi horror stuff, like H.G. Wells and Jules Verne, and those are like the two authors I want to read most of in terms of classics. But anyways, that's besides the point. I am enjoying this book. It's really fun. It's red. I don't know why I said that. I mean, you could see that it's red. I really like all like the medical aspect because she is a surgeon and she does a lot of time is spent in the hospital so far doing her work and talking with patients, and I really like it. And also DJ is a chef, so it's like a foodie book but also like a medical book, and the foodie aspect is awesome and I love it. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but obviously Trisha is Indian, and then DJ, he's British, but he is half Rwandan and half Indian, so that's pretty cool. I feel like this is my first rom-com-y book that isn't about white characters, so like I'm trying to think. And yeah, I want to read Chloe Brown. I forget what the whole title is called, but I know Chloe Brown is in there, and then Danny Brown is the second book. I want to read those so bad, and they are on my list of books to buy when my ban is off, but I want to read those so bad. Okay. Anyway, that is all I have for my reading update, and I do want to show you something that I bought today because I'm so excited and I'm trying to get into journaling. I don't know if I said that already in this vlog, but I'm into journaling, but I'm trying to like make a routine of doing it at least once a week, and I bought stamps and I love them, so I'm gonna show you my stamps, okay? So I bought 2 packs of stamps, and they came with like, one came with 50 pieces, one came with 70 pieces, but this is the first pack, and it came with some like floral lettering. Is that the wrong way? No, it's not. ABC, yeah. Floral lettering. It came with these little banners and frames and some quotes. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this stamp, but it's cute. Birdcage, some flowers, a bike, some keys. I like this one. It has like flowers, leaves, this jar, and then these like brush stroke banner thingies. Cute. So there's that pack, and I love it, but it's not the favorite. It's not my favorite one. The second pack definitely is my favorite of the two, and I'm just so excited to use these. You don't even know. Look at this. It has the moon phases, the crystals. Oh my gosh, stars, floral. I love it. I am so into this look right now. Has all of the star signs. And the thing I love about crystals, the thing I love about stamps is that they're like stickers that never run out, because you could just like, I don't know, stickers you buy, but then you have to keep buying them because they run out. But with stamps, you can reuse them, and they never run out. And I'm really happy because look at these banners. Look at them. I love it so much. And I have sticker paper, so I can make stickers out of these stamps. And the world is really my oyster right now, and I'm so excited. Hey guys, so it's Sunday, June 14th, and I'm just going to end the vlog here because I really don't remember when I started the vlog. I think it might have been Tuesday, but I really don't know. But I'm going to end it now, so let's just do an update. I'll just get this out of the way. Haven't read much of Dark Age. I think I read 3 pages. I don't know what's happening. But I don't like it. I just don't understand why I can't just get into that book. I like it. I don't know. I have no answers. I'm just struggling right now, and it's sad. But yeah, Lord of the Rings haven't gotten very far. I think they're still in the woods. They just met elves, and the guy told them about, I don't even remember what he told them about, but they met some elves in the woods. They still really haven't gotten far. Like, they're still trying to meet up with either Pippin or Mary. One of them is with them, and the other one they're going to meet up with, and then they're going to go off on their adventure. But they're still, it's like I'm still very early on in the story. The main focus, oh my gosh, look how, my nails look so good with this book. Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh. Thumbnail. I can't. I'm sorry. Okay, so this was the main focus of the week. I didn't get to finish it like I wanted to, but I still read 200 pages. I'm on page 201, and I'm like almost halfway through, and I'm really enjoying this. And like I said before, it's not very rom-commy. Like, I don't know about you, but this cover just makes me think that it's gonna be like a fun romance book with like some comedy and like light and just easy. And it is easy, but it's not light. There's a lot happening. Okay, I lied. There's not a lot happening, but there's a lot of information and backstory for the family members. Trisha and DJ are our main characters, and they both have POVs. Trisha's family, like, we get backstory on her sister, on her parents, how her parents met, everything. Like, we get everything. And the same with DJ. We get all his whole backstory, his childhood, his parents, like where they come from, how they met. It's a lot, but it's not bad. It's just not what I was expecting, but I really, really like it. And they still, like, it's almost halfway through the book, and I feel at this point, like in all of the other rom-coms that I have read, the couple would have already started, like, you know, messing around with each other, but they still are kind of like annoyed with each other, and they're not into each other at all. So that's interesting because we're already halfway through. I'm not complaining about it. It's new to me. This is not really the genre that I read a lot of, so I don't have a lot of experience with like story structures for this kind of book, but this is definitely a new structure. It's not even a structure because she's following Pride and Prejudice, and I think Pride and Prejudice is like a haters to lovers kind of story. I've never read it, but I think that's what's happening because that's what's happening. There's a lot, and I'm kind of into it, and I'm going to read the second book. Okay, so as you have seen in past clips in this vlog, I have unhauled, or I'm unhauling some books that I have taken off of my shelves. One of those books is Generation 1 by Pittacus Lore, and this was on my top 12 books to read. Oh my gosh, my nails are just doing a thing today. I love it. Anyways, this was on the top 12 books I want to read by the end of 2020, but now that I'm unhauling it, I have to find something to replace it. So first, I decided that I was going to read Dune, put that on the list, by Frank, oh, it's upside down, by Frank Herbert, and this is in my video on my TBR cart video. This is in there, and I say that it's part of my top 12. But I have since decided, and the only reason I had this on the top 12 is because this is the book that inspired Pierce Brown very heavily to write his Red Rising series, and that is one of my favorite series of all time. So I wanted to read this and just like get an idea of what Pierce was going through when he read this and how it inspired him to write Red Rising and try to find the connections and all of that. So that's why I put that on the list. But then, literally today in my bed, I was thinking about this book, The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson, which is a freaking brick. And I was thinking about what I have read from it already, because I have already read like a good chunk. Like, I've got up to here. I don't know if you can see the line, but it's like I got up to here, so I have like this much to read. I'm almost halfway through, and that was like 3 years ago when I read this. So I started thinking about the scenes in this book that I really, really loved, and the map and the world, and how much I really enjoyed it and haven't gone back to it. So I'm going to take Dune off the 12 and put this book on. So this is officially a book I have to read by the end of 2020, and I am so excited. Can't wait. Anyway, that is all I have for this vlog. I don't even know how many clips I have. I'm so sorry if it's so long. I don't know, like, my vlogs have been really long and pretty full of nothing, so I don't even know how they end up being so long when I literally do nothing all week. But yeah, that was it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in another video soon. Bye.